This is the AI News Flash for April 19th, 4 a.m. UTC. First up, Netherlands-based AI cloud company Nebius faces organized resident opposition to its planned AI factory on 80 acres off Lakeshore Parkway in Birmingham, Alabama. Residents from Oxmoor Valley, Grasselli Heights, and Ross Bridge oppose the project, citing noise, environmental impact, and quality of life concerns. Nebius promises $80 million in annual economic benefits, noise reduction technology, and minimal resource consumption, but neighborhood leaders remain skeptical. One resident stated, "We are not against progress, but against this type of factory in a residential area." Nebius stock has surged roughly 94% year-to-date in 2026 and is doubling its data center footprint from 7 to 16 locations. Amid $650 billion in hyperscaler capex nationwide, community opposition has spread from North Carolina, Georgia, and New Jersey to Alabama. AI data center citing social acceptance has emerged as the industry's largest structural challenge. Next, Google Cloud has reached a $72 billion annual run rate, with its IaaS and PaaS segment expanding to roughly $42 billion in 2026 at mid-40% growth. Enterprise customer spending momentum on Gemini and machine learning services hit 57.4%, significantly above the 40% highly elevated benchmark. AI workloads are clearly driving broader cloud adoption. Though trailing AWS at $160 billion and Azure at $120 billion in absolute size, Google captures approximately 11.5% IaaS PaaS market share and gains 1 percentage point annually as the only hyperscaler with a frontier model. A full-stack integration of custom TPU silicon, Gemini models, and data platforms creates structural advantages in the agentic AI era. GCP operating margins have steadily improved from losses to clear profitability. Third, SAP CEO Christian Klein is steering the German software giant toward consumption-based AI pricing, moving away from traditional subscription models. Klein stated it would be foolish to maintain the status quo while integrating generative AI across the enterprise suite. The transition mirrors SAP's earlier cloud pivot and may pressure near-term margins. Full details are expected during Q1 earnings on April 23 and the May Sapphire conference. Barclays analysts acknowledge significant execution risks, but see substantial long-term upside potential. Following Salesforce Agentforce usage-based shift and Oracle Bring Your Own Chip Contracts pricing model, redesign is accelerating across enterprise SaaS, marking a turning point for AI-era software business models. Fourth, Defense AI, an unmanned aerial vehicle maker. Aevex Aerospace raised $320 million in its U.S. IPO, the CEO told Bloomberg. Aevex supplies AI-powered drones, electronic warfare systems, and ISR intelligence surveillance reconnaissance solutions to the Department of Defense and allied militaries. Demand for autonomous weapons and AI battlefield management has surged following the Iran conflict and Ukraine war. In 2026, defense tech funding rounds continue for Palantir, Anduril, Shield AI, and Saronic. Silicon Valley defense tech investment has grown 10x over 5 years to $28 billion. AI-related companies now dominate U.S. IPO pipeline. With Cerebras at $23 billion valuation and SpaceX at $1.75 trillion, Frontier AI, Defense AI, and AI infrastructure form the 3 pillars of 2026 IPO themes. That's all for this AI News Flash.